Hello, everyone. It's Mona from Back Pain Movement Makers. Today it's day 151 in our 365-day free challenge, where we go live for 365 days to talk about healing back pain for good, but also living a fulfilled life through implementing 10 daily holistic healing habits. Channeled from the highest consciousness through me, Mona. We are in a kind of result period where I tell you my personal results from implementing the 10 daily holistic healing habits for over 1.5 years now. And we are on our last of the 10 daily holistic healing habits. It's about be safe and well. And this habit is about both, first of all, changing the mind about the issue that is bothering you the most in your life. And then it's also about making a plan to change that, a real plan. And the plan has to have with what thoughts do I want to think more of to be able to succeed in this plan? What feelings do I need to consciously experience throughout the day, at least once in the morning, to be able to succeed with this plan? And also, what actions? What actions? So first of all, think differently about the issue. And that is mostly about accepting. You don't have to like it, but accepting this is a fact. This is right now what is manifested in my life. And then, is there a positive thing around this? Could I think a little bit more uplifting around this? Maybe like, if I didn't experience this right now, I wouldn't learn how to blah, 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 blah. Or I wouldn't have to deal with these issues, and these issues are teaching me how to blah, 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 and so on. And because when we are in the middle of something challenging, it's hard to think that way. But most of us that have gone through challenges, we know when we are on the other side and have had some distance to it, we know that those things were really gifts. They were not when we were in the middle of it, but when we were out on the other side, we have learned things that we would have never learned. We will never have learned before. So, for example, when I was clinically depressed in 2004, I even considered committing suicide several times. This was before I met Thomas, my husband, and before, of course, we had the kids. That was really awful. It was a period that I don't want anyone to experience, because it was so turbulent, it was so depressing, it felt awful. Every day was like a battle with and against myself and my own beliefs and the way I lived my life that then, there and then. And it was completely chaotic. But it was the most, how should I put this? It was the most growth period in my life, because I felt so bad that something really needed to shift, both in my life situation and in my thinking and in my daily feelings, in my daily actions. And I learned so much about myself and what was working and what wasn't, and what I wanted my life to look like instead, what it looked like, and so on. So it was a gift, it really, because if I hadn't had that challenge, maybe I would have continued to live a life that it wasn't mine. So, and of course, Thomas' back pain, worst back pain period when he was suicidal, and we had the kids, and I had to do everything at home, uh, including earning all the money, including taking care of everything physically physical in our home, our kids, the grocery shopping, the cleaning, carrying wood, everything. We wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be a trans channel if that hadn't occurred. We wouldn't be soulmates the way we are today. We wouldn't appreciate the small things in life that really are the big things. And we wouldn't have learned that much about what really matters. And we wouldn't be spiritual at all, I think, if that hadn't happened. So, even though we may be going through some really hardships, and especially with the back pain and everything around it, the worry, the anxiety, the finances, the finance problems, not being believed by our near and dear ones, uh, being feeling um, worthless because we can't do the most things that that most people can do. Maybe we cannot even work, and there are so many things around this. We really have to replace those thoughts with more positive, empowering thoughts, and to be able to come out on the other side and see the back pain as the gift it could be. And but that depends on you. And that is why this habit is so important too. To think differently, feel differently, and do other things. Maybe you do the same things but differently, because otherwise we wouldn't have any new results. And to have a plan. Doing these live videos is one thing in my plan to change the biggest obstacle in my life right now, and that is that my part-time job takes so much time and energy. So hopefully I could someday take that job and make it just a little side income, or live on this fully. But I haven't figured that out completely yet, how to do that, because right now, my day job, part-time day job takes so much time and so much energy. but I'm still doing this every day. So I'm following a plan, even though I need and I know that I have decided what thoughts not to think. I have decided what thoughts to think. I have decided what kind of feelings I don't want to feel and what feelings I do want to feel. And of course, there are more daily actions that I could take, but right now the girls are still young, and the family is more important than anything to us. So little by little, we take some steps, daily steps right now, and that feels really, really good. So, and I also want to say that going after outer goals all the time will not, will not make you feel fulfilled. It won't. Doesn't matter what kind of outer goal it is all about. It is an inner game. If we begin to change our minds about, could be anything, we could control our life experience by determine what is this, what is the meaning of this. And that is the real clue to healing for good and living a fulfilled life. I'm not there yet, but I'm working on it every day. And I hope you do too. Until tomorrow, have a lovely evening, day, night, wherever you are, and much love and blessings to you all. Bye.